A lot of times applicants don't write cover letters because they're not confident someone will actually read them. But if you think strategically, at small to medium-sized companies where transitioning data analysts honestly have the best chance of landing their first data role, this is where a really good cover letter can make a really big difference. I also find that writing a cover letter is a really helpful exercise in you solidifying your narrative for how your previous experiences, your personality traits, and your desire to move into this industry can all come together. And that's a question you're going to have to answer in the interview process anyways. I also find that when my students have a stellar resume, a standout cover letter, and use strategic networking, they usually can double or even triple their application to interview conversion rate. So in this video, I want to walk you through the data analyst cover letter must-haves, standout traits, and actual sentences that you can use in your cover letter so that you can do the same. If you're new here, I'm Christine. I'm a former hiring manager and data director, and now I take people on the most lean path to working in data through my mentorship program. In the last 20-person cohort, 20% of my students landed their first data analyst job within the 10 weeks in the program. This channel is my way to give back and share with you the insights that are working for them. So let's start with some cover letter don'ts that actually don't help you get to the next round. That would be having a cover letter that just repeats your resume, having a really generic opening and closing, meandering along all your previous experiences in a really fragmented narrative, and also having more than 5 paragraphs that fill up an entire page. So if you think about it, a recruiter is just taking a really quick skim to understand, does this person have what it takes to do well or excel on this job? And your resume should cover the technical stuff and your previous work experiences, and then your cover letter should go beyond that and actually tell your story and tie together your experience, your motivation, and your intention for the next role in a unique way. So here's an example of a cover letter that actually falls into these don'ts. And I'll just skim through it so you can see how it reads to a hiring manager. Dear hiring manager, I'm writing to express my interest in the data analyst position at Uber. With 2 years of experience working with data in Excel, SQL, and Tableau, I'm confident in my ability to positively contribute to your team. With the completion of my master's in business analytics, I've gained a wide range of skills needed to succeed. Some of these skills can be seen with a concert ticket price predicting website that I built for my capstone course. The website uses eBay's API, and with this data, 3 different forecasting models were implemented to be able to predict the probability of your ticket selling at a certain price. In my previous position as a marketing coordinator at Penguin Press, I was responsible for analyzing campaign performance. I identified trends in customer data, providing actionable insights, and in this role, I also created effective dashboards to track sales targets and marketing performance metrics. This allowed my team to exceed targets on multiple occasions. I've also worked as a program manager where I led a team responsible for implementing and troubleshooting a new CRM system. In this project, I helped manage timelines across teams and used Jira. During this project, I frequently collaborated with cross-functional teams to troubleshoot issues, which deepened my technical understanding. My work as a liaison between teams ultimately helped decrease ticket completion time for CRM issues. I've also continued to hone my analytical skills through self-driven projects. I enjoy the challenge of learning new software, which is why I'm particularly excited about the opportunity to work with cutting-edge tools used at Uber. My work ethic and interest in continual learning would allow me to hit the ground running. I believe that my background and skill set would bring value to the company and would be excited to discuss the position further. Thank you for considering my application. So the narrative in this cover letter is just really winding. It touches on a bunch of different experiences, and the story that comes across to me is that I have a master's in business analytics, and then I worked at a bunch of different positions that may or may not relate directly to data, and now I'm also furthering my own learning through self-learning. It doesn't really instill a lot of confidence in a hiring manager that your experiences relate directly to this position. It's always better to focus on quality over quantity. I mentioned this for literally everything when it comes to the job hunt. Really think about what is the purpose of each sentence in this cover letter. So let's cover some cover letter must-haves. The first one is to state a clear intention, especially if you're transitioning from another industry. Here's a good example from a student. With over a decade of experience in the mortgage lending industry, paired with the hands-on analytics training and practical experience through a master's degree in business analytics, I'm excited to combine these skills as a data analyst and contribute to a dynamic team environment. A really good keyword here is combine. It helps someone understand that you're not just transitioning and hopping around different places and now moving into data. You have already thought about the narrative about how you're going to take your past experiences and bring this to the next job. The next is to add color to previous roles or projects. And this is where you want to think to yourself, okay, what are the 2 most data relevant experiences that I can talk about that really highlight a combination of my technical skills and my soft skills, and where I can show some quantitative as well as qualitative business impact. Make sure to check out these details while using key phrases from job descriptions. The first is the who. So who were the stakeholders of your work? work? What were the metrics, data, and industry that you were working in? How did you use analytics in terms of approaches and different techniques? And then what was the so what? So what was the actual impact? And when you're talking about portfolio projects, here's where you can use a hypothetical impact, where you can talk about the insights and how it would have been geared towards a specific team. So here's an example of all of this. The report and dashboards I built in Salesforce and Excel were used by marketing leads and analysts to understand trends in page visits and conversion rates, and helped guide marketing campaign budgets on a monthly basis. Ultimately, my work on this project not only decreased report creation time by 20%, but also instilled confidence in the integrity of these reports across senior stakeholders in the marketing team. Notice I not only had a quantitative impact, but also a qualitative impact, which kind of covers your technical skill set as well as your soft skills. And then the third is to use confident language. I have linked a resource below that has positive and powerful action words that you can use throughout your cover letter and your resume so that you're not just using the same lukewarm action verbs. So let's look at a slightly edited example from Darshan, who was a student in my second cohort and landed 2 internship offers within 1 week. And then I'll also talk about some thoughts on how we could have even taken this cover letter to the next level. So he says, "To whom it may concern, I am writing to express my strong interest in the junior data analyst position at Evercure. As a graduating senior, I am deeply passionate about analytics and excited to apply and grow both my analytical and soft skills in the healthcare industry. My educational journey demonstrates my commitment to building a strong foundation in data-driven insights. I began as a researcher where I explored strategies for enhancing data literacy within organizations. This experience involved qualitative data collection, quantitative analysis, and stakeholder engagement, sparking my interest in the power of data for decision-making. Motivated to expand my skill set, I progressed to a managerial role as lab coordinator, where I honed my organizational, communication, and leadership abilities, streamlining operations for a 20-student research environment. Most recently, I was selected for a competitive pre-professional program where I gained hands-on experience using datasets of over 100K records. My analysis focused on monthly growth rates and inventory recommendations geared towards helping a marketing team refine their monthly budgets. I know you will have other qualified candidates for this role. I assure you no one else will bring the same technical knack, adaptability, and desire to learn that I will. I'd be thrilled to speak with you about this role or any other role you see fit. Thank you for your consideration." So the 3 main paragraphs here have a really clear and cohesive narrative about his journey from being an undergrad, then being motivated to move into a managerial position in a lab, and then also to a pre-professional experience. Now, of course, not a lot of people are going to be able to put the Analytics Accelerator program on their cover letter, but this is where you could talk about one really strong portfolio project and its business relevance to a team, which I talk about in my other video about writing readmes for projects. Now, because he's an undergrad, there's a bit more leniency in terms of the tangible impact that he has in his cover letter. If he was a working professional, I would have expected him to actually have some more technical keywords and also talk more about the quantitative impact that he's had using the kind of example statements that I showed you before. Lastly, he ties it together with his unique personality traits and also helps the recruiter understand that he's open to other roles, which can be helpful at larger companies that have multiple positions open. Compared to our initial example, the story here not only shows upward progression, but it also leaves me with an impression that he's very intentional, he has some foundational technical skills, and he also has some pretty mature soft skills, which definitely warrants at least a first-round interview. He also uses a stand-up design. If we put these 2 cover letters together without even reading them, we can see that one of them is definitely more techy and more eye-catching. Now, if we wanted to really go above and beyond, I have 2 suggestions. The first is to have a hook. Include a unique reason for being interested in that company, especially for startups or mission-driven organizations like nonprofits. Having a personal reason and showing alignment with their values can really stand out. So here's an example of what Darshan could have said instead. I was excited to learn about the opportunity for a junior data analyst to join the research team at Evercure. I deeply resonate with Evercure's mission to unlock the potential of every FDA-approved drug to save patients' lives, and while many healthcare companies claim to focus on patient well-being, it's clear to me that Evercure stands out from the rest. Now, this is definitely going to want me to keep reading to the next paragraph. You can also address to the recruiter directly. On LinkedIn, sometimes you can see the recruiter or the hiring manager directly on the job posting, and if you have that information, you should directly address it to that person. For smaller companies, if you go to their company page and look up recruiter or technical recruiter, and there's only one person, you can probably assume that that's the right person to address it to. Overall, don't feel like you need to overhaul your cover letter for every single job application. Just make sure that you have a really solid cover letter that applies to a variety of different data analyst positions, and then just change like the company name and the position name to align with the job description. And for the jobs that you really want and are a really good fit for, just tailor that opening statement with a hook to really bring someone in. So I'm going to be hosting an in-person meetup in Brooklyn on October 22nd, where I would love to meet you guys in person, answer questions you have about the job hunt and anything else you're curious about, and also just build more of an in-person community of other people who are passionate about working in data. I would also love to do a cover letter feedback video in the future, similar to my portfolio video, where I actually review some of your cover letters and give you particular feedback that can help other people. And so if you want me to review your cover letter, just send me the cover letter on LinkedIn and I will keep that in mind for the future. That's it for this one. I will see you in the next one.